Hello everyone! So I'm here today with a scrapbook process for you. I'm going to be using this background, which is one of the backgrounds that we create in my mixed media background class. Because this background is already created and done, this layout goes together super duper simple. So I have this photo of my nephew playing in the sand that I want to use, and I'm going to be using products from Chamel's Field Trip collection. I love the colors in this collection. I love how it matches my background and goes with my photo. So I'm going to mount my photo in this multicolored paper, just a thin mat. And then I'm also going to go ahead and put a 1-inch strip down the right side of my page just to balance out the page, and it gives me the ability to kind of build out from my background and balance page. I am also going to go ahead and grab this green paper, and I'm going to mat it again. Again, very thin mat, just enough to add some color, but I definitely want you to be able to see the white border too, and then the mixed media coming out from the white border. I just thought that that would be a really cool look for this layout. So matting my photos, I'm just going to go ahead and get them adhered with a little help of my T-square ruler. So kind of important with this particular background that everything stays nice and straight so things don't look super duper crooked. So I'm going to go ahead and add that border strip to the side. If you'd like to make a background like this, you can find my class on my website. We have a private Facebook group. I just did a live recently, and we had so much fun doing the live and working with some different techniques. The class will be ongoing until all 8 lessons are loaded, so I have 4 more lessons to load. So you start the class with the first 4 lessons. And then there is a Facebook Live in the Facebook group, and then there is also going to be coming up in January another Facebook Live, and the other 4 classes are going to be, some will be weekly, some will be bi-weekly, depending on whether we have a Facebook Live that week. But usually on Fridays, there is either a Facebook Live or a new lesson until all 8 lessons are loaded on the website. So, and the class is just the backgrounds. So in the classes, in the videos, we just make the backgrounds. So you can sit down, do all 8 lessons, and then have 8 beautiful backgrounds ready to go. And this is just an example of one of the backgrounds. If you want to see some more great ideas on the backgrounds and the kinds of things we're making in the class, both Moira O'Reilly and Kelsey May Weber, I'll link their channels below. They have some really great layout shares showing some of the backgrounds they made in the class. So I want to use this as my title, Wild and Free, but I'm going to back it a little bit. I want to add some layers a little bit behind it. I grabbed a lot of scraps of paper for the sole purpose of being able to layer up and put things in the back. And yeah, this is going to go really quick and really easy because I'm just adding embellishments and a date stamp. All the messy work is done, which is what makes this class so awesome. You just get the backgrounds, and then you can let them dry and let them flatten. I'm counting letter stickers because I had an idea for something I wanted to spell out, but honestly it wasn't working. And so I decided to just go with that Wild and Free, and I'm going to pop dot the awesome up so that it is part of my title as well. And now I want to add a little cluster down to the bottom here. And while I'm doing that, I'm also thinking about what else I want to add to this layout. And I'm so glad I did, because I remembered that I specifically bought some Scrap and Happy Studio epoxy flare specifically for this layout, for this photo, and also another photo of this little guy's brother, my other nephew, but we'll do that layout another day. So I loved this cut apart sheet. I love the idea of putting all these cute words off to the side and stapling them on. There's a lot of typography in this layout, lots of wording, but that's okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab those flares. I feel like this layout is pretty much done, right? Like it's going to come together really, really quick, just because I didn't want to make it too busy And so these are the flare that I bought specifically. I know I'm going to use like 3 on this page and then 3 on this little guy's brother's page. And I think that's why I do it, although I might not have. I might have used 4. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm just going to move them around a little bit, decide where I want them. I think I did use 4. Yeah. That's okay though. And move them around a little bit. I'm kind of thinking about colors and where things are and stuff like that. I have 3 left, and I do want to add 1 more just over here. Perfect. And now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to glue those down, and then I'm going to add some of the puffy stickers. So if you look at those words, the words that come in field trip, that word, I think that those are like seriously the best bang for your buck, because not only are you getting these words, so you have titling options, but then you also have tons and tons of these little dots and these little stars that you can use for embellishment. So if you are someone who is on a strict budget, you can't afford an entire collection, but you really, really like Chamel's field trip, I really think that you could get a lot of mileage out of just the cut-apart sheets, 1 or 2 pattern papers, and this set of stickers, because with those things, you could create a layout and it would be beautiful. Lots of things you could fussy cut on the cut-apart sheets. The cut-apart sheets are very inexpensive, just as, the cost of a sheet of paper. And then you could have some dimension and texture with that, and some titling options with that thicker pack. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to add these little stars and little dots around my flares, and pretty much I'm going to call this done. I think off camera I added a little date stamp to the bottom, and that's it. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you're interested in joining us for my mixed media background class, you can find the link to my website down below where you can purchase the class, and then we'll get you into the Facebook group and lots of fun. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye.